In today's class, I'm here with this guy, two-time world champion, Adam Wardzinski. In today's lesson, he's gonna show us 3 mount escape that every white belt should know, and not just white belt, but white belt to the black belt. So let's see what he got for us. So let's see it.
All right, so if you're at the beginning of your path in Jiu-Jitsu, escapes are very important because they give you courage to experiment with the positions, because even if you lose position, you end up in a bad spot, you're still kind of like sure that you're somehow gonna be able to escape from the bad spot, and you're gonna be able to play your game again and try to attack again. So escapes are super important, and I'm gonna show you 3 basic escapes I learned as a white belt. And the way they work the best is when you're actually chaining them, not when you're trying to work them as like plain options. So first option, super simple and basic. I want to somehow tie up my opponent's arm. So if the arm's here, which is not so common, I'm going to just like tuck his elbow to my chest. If he's trying to maybe strangle me, put some like exactly cross choke or Ezekiel, I'm gonna bring that elbow down. I'm gonna neutralize the choke. So this hand is locked. Then I'm stepping over his leg. So for a brief moment, this leg is also immobilized. And whenever I do this, whenever the whole side is blocked, I'm gonna bridge. But I want to bridge diagonally, so I'm going to bridge hips up, head to the mats, and I'm going through one of my shoulders, and I'm going up on top to end up in his guard. But I escaped and I'm back on top. All right, so that's going to be our first one. The second one, I'm going to frame his hips. So I want to go through his belly, elbow pointing to the far hip, never crossing the central line of the body, because then I'm exposing the back. He's starting to attack my back. The other hand goes through the thigh. And now I can't be flat on the ground, so I have to bump him a little bit and go a bit more sideways. Now whenever I go sideways, this leg gets straight, and I'm gonna push his knee down together with bringing my knee up. So my knee eventually will pass the line of his leg. And now whenever this happens, I'm able to switch my hips, frame, so he's not able to cross face me, he's not able to get tight, and I'm ending up in a nice half guard.
So Adam, before you go for the number 3, just tell everybody what you just filmed about this entire instructional. So that's why in town. So I grabbed Adam to show us a video. But before we jump to the number 3 detail, he's gonna tell us about his new instructionals.
Yeah, so I came here to shoot the whole instructional about escapes, and this is something that people know me from. In many matches, I was down on points, I was in a bad spot, I was able to recover, come back, turn the tables, and eventually win the fight. So this is the thing I wanted to share. Nothing too fancy, very basic concepts that work from white belt to black belt, and concepts that work together with me throughout the whole journey.
That's awesome. So when the instructional is released, I'm gonna put the link around the description of the video, so you guys follow on and click and make sure you get it, because I do believe it's good stuff. So let's back into the lesson and let's show us the last detail from mount escape.
All right, and the third one, I'm gonna put my hands on my opponent's hips. I want him to be down with his upper body, like so. If he's gonna be too high, I can always give him like a gentle kick to make him pose on the ground. I'm gonna put my hands on his hips, and now I'm gonna push the hips up together with bridging motion. So I bridge and I keep pushing, all right? So it's not one motion. I wanna do like a couple little bridges to build the space, so I'm able to bring my hooks in. Now active hooks gonna work to push him away, so I can recover my butterfly.
That's amazing. A lot of people focus on the legs, and sometimes they forget the hip. The hip is where the power, the gravity is, so it's very powerful. Doesn't matter how tight you are on the head, and sometimes you hook the leg, but once you push the hip, I feel like a little vulnerable, and it's very powerful. So let's do one more time, the last one here. So I'm here, tight.
Hips. And especially when he's driving his hips into me, I need to do like a couple sharp moves to be able to generate that space. and put my hooks in, active hooks, pushing him away, and I end up right in the butterfly guard.
That's amazing, Adam. Thank you so much. And guys, that's what we separate for you guys in the lesson. 3-mount escape by Adam, and trust me, this guy just became 2 times world champion, plus all the Grand Slam that a lot of people don't know, which is really amazing. And I'm very lucky to have him on the channel, showing us this important detail that a lot of people, like I say, this channel is made for you, and I'm trying my best to bring the best details for you guys. So follow along and subscribe, share the videos if you like the content, and I'll see you in the next video. So big os. Thank God.